Let's talk about freestyle. Would you love to freestyle? I do freestyles with you a lot, and it's always some kind of form, some kind of structure. You always go for it.
A structure that I have when I rhyme.
When you do freestyle, that's my perception, at least.
What's your perception? I'd be interested to hear.
Like we say before, it's kind of like you are trying to explain something, and you explain the same thing from different angles, but you always maintain the focus. It's not like a lot of rappers that there is like a storm of ideas, and one idea gives you to another one, to another one, to another one. At some point, you are so fucking far away from the beginning. You know, that's the normal with the rappers. Yes. But you are like a kind of a 360 vision who always have the epicentric, like the eyes on the prize, the focus. You know what I mean? And it's kind of impressive seeing like how many examples or how many sentences with different words all rhyming together, talking about the same thing to trying to explain one thing in particular. Yeah, I see that focus when you rhyme, even when I can understand 60% of what you're saying normally, because that happened to me with English rappers. Take me a lot of effort just to understand them. It's not because your English is fucking amazing to understand. Like you have a clear one for a foreigner like me. It's like you don't have this kind of weird accents where I have to figure it out constantly. What the fuck is going on? With the rappers, everything comes too fast. So for me, it's sometimes that take me away, you know. So I focus on other stuff.
I think sometimes when I'm freestyling, I'm seeing the thing that I'm describing in front of my eyes, you know. And so it's almost like my brain is playing a cinema across my eyeballs or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing it, and because I can see it, I'm trying to describe what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that helps you to see it as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually seeing it, you know?
For sure. So pretty narrative is still rhyming.
One of the things, I guess, when I started freestyling, I guess it's funny because, you know, I was talking about those tapes that I did with my brothers. I found some old tapes with I didn't even know about freestyle rap at that point. I was probably about 9, and I was just singing. But I just watched Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and I'm singing about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and all the monkey brains and stuff like that. You know? And it's kind of, and you can tell that it's really vivid in my memory, you know, because it had an effect on me, kind of thing.
I was very impressive for a 9 years old Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. That shit, like,
it was scary.
Yeah, man, of course. Kalima with the heart.
Yeah.
He's still alive. You know? That shit, like, it's a kind of trauma.
But what I found is when I started freestyling, I really wanted it. I wanted it so bad, and it was partly to defend myself against war, you know, on the mic, you know, and whoever was going to kind of come at you out the crowd, because people were coming at me out the crowd, you know. So I was like, how do I be ready
defend myself?
Exactly, yeah.
You give yourself the skills to actually defend yourself.
Well, I was working the angles, and yeah, sure, there was one day where I said this rhyme, and it was a couplet, you know, so one thing that rhymed with something else, but it kept the subject going, you know, and I was just like, that is what I want. You know, I want to continue the thread of the thought, not just go off in random directions, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, and it was completely unplanned. I'd never thought of them two together before, but it just worked there in the moment. So that was like, that set the bar for me, and I wanted everything else to be to that level, which was a continuity of some sort, you know. And then...
And you find out that one when you have 9?
So when I was 9, I was doing the Indiana Jones thing. When that couplet worked, I'd say I was about 17. When it first happened.
Okay, that had